fine in the game, so no problems. He played a very good game, and so Resi, I missed one game out, a small knock, but he's back.
Hi, Erik. The Parken Stadium is is renowned for having a very good atmosphere. It can be very atmospheric. This team have been in hostile crowds and they've sometimes had quite bad results. Are you a lot more confident in this team now that they have the character to endure quite a tough atmosphere?
We're looking forward, and this team is experienced hostile. And so, for instance, last year Barcelona, and we can get good performances and we can get good results. We know that.
And just on one of your players, Anderson at the weekend, a lot of United fans cheered when he was substituted. I know he's had there's been, you said last week, there's been a lot of noise around him this season. Why is he struggling? He's not scored, he's not got an assist this season.
Yeah, I think also last week I made that remark on him. So he was out for a couple of weeks. So that break the rhythm. I think he had a very good preseason where he scored. I think he scored even twice in the preseason. And then he had a break. So now, you have to get himself back in a good form. And it's hard work, invest, and it will come.
Question for you, Christian. Earlier, Jakob Næstrup said that the atmosphere in Parken is 100 times more intense than it is on Old Trafford. You know both the stadium, how it can be. Do you agree on that?
I've never played against Copenhagen in here. I've only been here with national team, and I do know the atmosphere with national team is very special. So I do expect a special atmosphere, but I don't know if it's 100 times more theatrical than it would be at Old Trafford. I'm not sure about that.
One at the back there.
Mr. Ten Hag, previous to Fulham, you said you wanted to elaborate that when you play direct, that doesn't just mean long balls. You need to press at all levels. Could you further explain what those levels you're looking for in your press?
I think it's pretty clear what you expect. You need good formation, so good constructions, and then composed on the ball, find the solution on the ball. And there are moments you go more direct. That depends on which solutions is the best, and the players have to make the right decisions. So I have to tell them in which formations they have to go into. But finally, it's up to the players also to find solutions because an opponent can do different things. Then they have to find different positions, and then they have to make decisions on the ball. And so between the player who has the ball and who has to receive the ball, decision-making on the ball, movement off the ball.
And to Christian, does this ability to find solutions, movement on the ball, is this encouraging for you to have that freedom?
Yeah, no, I think it is. I think it does. Of course, it demands a lot from you to be able to do both, but also at the time to have a better control, but also to punish the opponent. And I hope tomorrow will be the same. I'm sure he will. The manager will make a good game plan, and then we take it from there.
Let's take one on this side, Mark.
Hi, Erik. At the weekend, as you know, the fans had a banner which said "Play like you mean it." Can I just ask you what you thought about that? Do you sympathise with that banner? Do you understand why the fans unveiled that banner to the players? The banner "Play like you mean it" at Fulham.
The banner that said "Play like you mean it," that was encouraging the players to play like they mean it.
Do you understand the sentiments behind it, and how did you feel?
I think the players make their efforts, but it can always be more. And so we expect the highest standards. Manchester United, when you're a player, when you're a staff, when you're a manager, Manchester United, the fans expect the highest standards, and they expect that you at least win every game. So we, from ourselves, have very high expectations. But also, when you're not playing right and in a well performance, you still have to win.
Hi, Erik. You've been working with Rasmus Højlund for a few months now. Can you tell us what you think about what he has done so far, both in practice and in matches?
I think he integrates very good. He scored already 3 goals in the Champions League, which is it's very good in an integration period. I think as a team we can be better in possession stuff, so we can create more and better chances, and that will also give our offensive players more opportunities to score goals. But what we have to work on is stable start 11, or at least so with 12, 13 players, and then I think the routines will be better and there will be coming more chances. But I think, as I said, social-wise, he integrates very good in the team, in the club. In football perspective, when you already scored 3 goals in the Champions League, it's very good performance. And from here on, you have to take it on and improve. And that is, I think, the character from Rasmus. He wants to improve every day. So it's lovely to work with him with such characters.
To Christian, how was it to play with Rasmus?
Yeah, no, he's first and foremost, he's a very nice guy. And like the manager said, he works very hard. He wants to improve, and he does his things, and he does his job very well. And he's integrated in the team very well. Of course, when you play the more games, the more you get to know each other. And he's only just arrived, so I'm sure it will only get better.
Christian, what do you feel is at stake tomorrow, given that you need points to qualify for the latter stages in the Champions League?
Yeah, no, I think the only thing for us is 3 points. To put ourselves in a position to be able to go through is the 3 points. We know that after we lost a lot of points in the first few games, so we need to catch up. And tomorrow is another game to get 3 more points.
Paul.
Erik, you've had a lot of dramatic wins this season, like injury time winners, etc. Whereas the first third of, or second kind of quarter of last year, you were sort of controlling games, winning by 2 or 3, and then seeing the game out. How do you get back to that kind of level of performance where you dominate games and put teams away?
Yeah, first of all, by I just said, getting more to start 11 or 12, 13 players, you can rotate, so you get routines in the team. And often we had in this season so far, for instance, left fullback, right forward position, we have to change a lot. And then you swap the team, you don't get the routines in. Also the midfield balance is not there, but I'm sure once we get there, and I think we will play better. We will improve our game, the performance will be better, and from there on. So I'm happy with the points we gathered so far, because we don't even play well, but we still we are in a position, we are not too far away, and we are in a position we can compete for everything. So happy with that, but we want to play better. That's absolutely our target.
Jeremy.
Erik, just continuing that theme, are you confident then once you do get a stable team of 12, 13 players, as you're mentioning, that you can go on a winning run? Because it's been a bit stop-start this season. Is that the challenge?
Yeah, of course. Of course, once you get more stable in the team, then you have a better chance to go in a run, and that you win some games after each other, and it puts you in a better position, because it's also it gives you more belief, more confidence, and you have to make that look, of course, as a team. But it starts with of course good organization in and out of position, and it starts with very good attitude on the pitch. And I think that last point is absolutely what we have now. We have such a good vibe and spirit, and that even when we are not playing always our best games, we're still creating chances, because I can see also when I see the XG from us in games is still there. And when we get ourselves in position that we net some opportunities, we will get more belief and confidence in the team, and then I think we are able to get in such a run.
Just with regard to Rasmus, he's very strong mentally, so it's a bit of a challenge for him to come into this team that, as you're saying, has not been at its best. Do you speak to him about that, or is he sort of clever enough to be able to sort of understand that it will come?
He understands, but of course, we speak with him about this because he's still a young player, and but he's smart and he understands the situation where he is in, and so he's aware of it, and he wants, of course, to score goals. And when he's not, he is so keen to score next game goals, and he's working very hard in training and to get his progress in.
Simon.
Hi, Erik. Just wondering, you've obviously said that we can see that the injury issues are lifting, but do you have any idea the timescales of a player like Luke Shaw, Malacia, maybe Casemiro and Martinez, when they will be back? Will it be after the international break?
I have some time schedules, yeah, but it's always difficult to prospect that because there can come setbacks during a rehab period. So I'm always a little bit holding back on such issue. But yeah, I expect some back. But for instance, Casemiro and Martinez, that are really strong injuries, and I don't expect them back before Christmas.
I was going to say, Casemiro seemed like it'd be several weeks. Is it looking worse than that after further assessment?
No, it's several weeks. So that is.
And can I just ask about Copenhagen? They surprised quite a lot, perhaps, of ignorant football fans, I guess, with their performance at Old Trafford. So, what are you expecting tomorrow from them?
They played a very decent game, and I thought we didn't play a good game, but still we won. I think it was a deserved win, but we have to do things better. That we are aware of that, because you have to lift the performance if you want to get the result in.
A couple of final ones over here.
Hi, Christian. Last time you played against your childhood friend, Rasmus Falk. How was it, and how are you looking forward to that tomorrow?
Yeah, no, it was special. Also managed to kick him, so it was first time. But no, it was special to see him, and yeah, I've been, of course, following him since we played together for years. So it's nice to be able to play against him, and in Parken will be fun.
Here.
And Christian, the confidence is quite high in FC Copenhagen. I talked to some players yesterday who actually said they think they are the favorites against you tomorrow. What do you think of that? Do you agree?
No, it's their opinion, and obviously we'll have our opinion. I'm sure there'll be some fun games tomorrow on the pitch. But in the end, it's who wins. But if they feel like they're favourites, they're entitled to. But I'm sure we'll go into the game with confidence and the aim to win as well.
Last question, Michael.
Erik, since the weekend, Marcus wrote on his Twitter. He was very unhappy about some rumours that he read. Do you see somebody in training, somebody very determined to prove people wrong, maybe? Do you see that fire in him to get back to the form of last season?
Marcus is very committed to Manchester United, to this team, and he's investing real hard work in training and to get back in his form. So,
thank you very much.